Hello, it's Leela, and for this video we'll go through my K-pop photo card collection. Since I showed my shelf in my last video, I thought I would go through all of my photo cards and kind of show you what I have and talk through a bit of my collections. So let's get started. I have 3 binders. This is the first one. As you can see, it's for Treasure, BTS, and IZ*ONE. So the first that I have in here is Treasure. I use dividers to keep different groups separate so I know where they are and have it easy to find. Some of the other things in here, this is a sticker from Treasure's Japanese album. And that is just a freebie picture that someone gave to me of Q from the boys, and I thought it was adorable, so for some reason it's in here. But let's get started. So for Treasure, I only specifically collect Mashiho, and I intend or have tried my best to be pretty thorough with everything that they have. But they have been putting out more like random merch photo cards and things that are more difficult to get, so I don't have those, or some of them yet. So I won't list what every card is, but I'll try to just quickly give an overview. If you want to know what something is that I don't mention specifically, just let me know in a comment with a timestamp and I can let you know what it is. But these are Treasure's album photo cards. So that's the first album. Yeah, these are all just the first album. This is the second. And the third, with some extras on the back that are pre-order cards, and then their first full album. The baby picture photo card you see here is one of my favorites. It's so cute, oh my goodness. So that's the Treasure Effect. These are some of the Japanese album photo cards and merch photo cards that I have. This one is holographic, as you can see. It's so pretty. You can kind of see on the back. So those are from the Welcoming collection. Oh, this is actually a pre-order benefit photo card from the full album. And it's the only, aside from these Japanese album and merch photo cards, black-haired Mashiho photo card that we have, and I love it. But anyway, so this is from that skincare line collection that they do modeling for these days. Japanese album, things like that. These two are the pre-order benefits from their light stick, and these are some of Mashiho's things from the Welcoming collection. These are all the postcards, the holographic postcards from their album. So 1, 2, 3, and the full album, and then just Jihoon hanging out here. And then I'm not one of those people who can give up cards for members that I don't specifically collect if I like them. So I have a lot of other Treasure member photo cards. So that's what the rest of this area is. These are just from various albums and things. The ones that just, again, they spark joy, so they're not going away. They're random Jihoon cards, Yoshi, Junkyu, J-Hug, Asahi, Yadam. Doyoung and Haruto. And also, fun fact, I had to trade for both of these cards because I have never pulled a Haruto photo card in an album before. It's so sad. And then Jungwoo, Nangwon. These are the other postcards that I have from albums. I have a double of this, so it's just in here because I don't know what to do with it. These are the Polaroid style cards from their full album. And these are group cards from K-Town For You and from the Welcoming collection. And that's all of Treasure. Next is IZ*ONE. I specifically only collect Nako, and I collect just her Korean album photo cards. I don't collect their Japanese album stuff because it's not really my favorite. So this is their first album, and yeah, this is Colorize. And this one at the very top here, It's not an official photo card, it's something that was gifted to me in a trade, and I think it's adorable, so I put it in here to fill space. Second album, Hard Eyes. And then Bloom Eyes, which is our blonde Nako era, and the million photo card era. So here's all Bloom Eyes. And then Monarch Diary. One Reeler. And these are the full set of the member pre-order photo cards from One Reeler. So I have at least one card of everybody through that set, which I really like. And then here again, like I said, there are some I just can't get rid of, even though I don't specifically collect. So here's a Sakura, Sakuras and Jan. And I also keep some photo cards, as you saw on my shelf, in picture frames. So I will bring those in and show them here. This is a Sakura photo card that I keep in a picture frame. It's just really cute. Oh, and I forgot to show you my Mashiho photo card, the last one that I keep in a frame. This is a pre-order photo card from their Japanese pop-up store. So I'll try to remember to show you those cards that I have in frames as I go. I probably will forget again. Some other things from albums. Here is the BTS section. Those are ticket stubs from seeing their movies in theaters back when we could do that sort of thing. And then also, this was a heart that some girls were handing out at the concert, some fans, so I kept it. It's really cute. For Namjoon, I collect Korean album photo cards that are this size specifically, and I don't have a couple of the earlier album cards because I just don't really like them as much. So I start here at You Never Walk Alone and Most Beautiful Moment in Life. And a lot of their earlier albums have inclusions that are bigger in size, so I don't have them for him. So, and then the Love Yourself series, Persona, and B, and Butter, the newest two additions to my collection. They're so cute. And again, some other random cards that I have that I just couldn't get rid of. And these again were something that were gifted to me as part of a trade, and I thought they were extremely cute, so they're in my binder. These are the solo member cards from B, both editions of B. And then some of the larger inclusions for other members, because like I said, I'm a little bit too lazy to trade something larger like that because it's tough. But yeah. These are photo cards from the light stick that we got at the concert, the version 3. I don't have all of them because I gave a couple of them away, so I don't have all the members for that. And then something that somebody gave to me. And then these are the photo cards from the light stick, the special edition. And just other random things that I have that someone has given to me. And then a random Itsy postcard back here. Don't know why. This is my second binder. It has Monsta X, Astro, Cravity, and ONF. And I forgot to mention on my first binder, these stickers that I have on the front are custom. I'll leave the link in the description box for the Etsy shop that I get them from. The creator and owner of the shop is very sweet and very accommodating to make my BS photo card binder thing. So, okay. First in this binder is Monsta X. Other just random stuff in here, I don't know why. And then some stickers, and then the ticket stub from concert. And for Monsta X, I just collect Kihyun, and I started collecting at the third album. I don't have the first couple just because, again, they're not selfies. They don't really look like these, and they're not really my favorite, so I haven't got them. I may someday, but I may not. And I just collect his Korean album photo cards because they're so cute. I mean, look at these. This is one of my favorite cards that exists of all time, and this one, The Struggle is Real. I have two of them because it was so hard to find, but I love his cards. I love Monsta X photo cards in general. The backs of the older albums are so pretty, and all of his cards are so beautiful. I love them. I love them so much. They just look so nice together, don't you think? And these are just their Korean album. They don't say on the back, so I don't remember the name of each one off the top of my head right here, but yeah. The following thing, Fantasy. When they started changing the backs, I kind of like the playing card backs, but these are pretty too. And the more recent ones, One of a Kind, Fatal Love. I like the backs of those too. I like the color versions. They're really pretty. Anyway, those are so pretty. And these are other member cards that I have just because, again, I can't get rid of them. They're too cute. Just some various things, Wonho and Juhun, things like that. And group cards. You can see here. These are Two-Tup Gom cards. I just have a bunch of them from buying Two-Tup Gom dolls and stuff. So this was like the first round of cards that you got with them. I don't specifically collect Kihyun's cards for anything other than just albums, but I do have some just from buying merch. This is more Two-Tup Gom cards. This is a set you got with buying merch. Was it last year? I think so. Yeah. And these are more just group cards and other random album card type things. And I wrote in Wonho's name. Yeah. I was still very upset at the time that this album came out, their English album. It's not really my favorite, to be quite frankly honest with everyone. And I was still upset that he wasn't included there, so I wrote his name on it. I defaced it. But yeah, anyway, these are Tony and Molly set of cards for that came with some makeup. These are Wonho solo album cards that I have. I don't have a lot of them, but I have some. And then various other randomly sized things that I just kind of randomly cram in here from Wonho and from various Monsta X albums. Yeah, that's Monsta X. And next we have Cravity, little brothers of Monsta X. I collect Woobin, I collect his album photo cards, and then I have some other non-album photo cards just because they were too cute to resist, but I need to slow down and I can't be having all of those. Starship is evil with pre-order benefits and cards like that. So anyway, these are all of his album photo cards for the first three. The backs are so pretty. I love the colors and that they have 3 per album. It's relatively doable to collect Cravity, I find. So I really love his cards. And then I just have a random Taeyang because, again, I can't let it go. It's too cute. And look at the backs of those cards. Look at that Cloud9 card. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. And then other larger size things from Cravity albums. Oop. And next in here we have Astro, ticket stub from concert. With Astro, I just collect JinJin, and I just collect his newer album photo cards. A lot of the older albums, as I mentioned in my shelf tour, are out of print. So collecting those photo cards and things is just, it's maybe too difficult and too expensive, and it's just not what I want to focus on. So I started with, you know, when I became a fan and collect JinJin's photo cards from then on. I do have one Rise Up card in the mail, which is my Holy Grail JinJin photo card. I will share it with you whenever I get it. And until I get that Rise Up photo card in the mail, this is my favorite JinJin photo card, so it's in a frame. So this is the All Light, and then Blue Flame, and Gateway, and then their latest album. And these again are other member cards that I have, that I just have them because I love them and can't give them away. And just one little larger inclusion. And next we have ONF. For ONF I collect Etion. Similar situation to Astro in that I don't have their first couple of album photo cards because they're tough. They're difficult to come by. So I have the more recent-ish ones and intend to collect him going forward. This is from Spinoff and the one before. Why am I forgetting album names? I don't know. And then iconic, legendary, never been done before, yellow-haired Etion. So cute. These cards are why I started to collect him, because I just could not resist the yellow hair. It's so cute for my name. And also they just start to have so many cards. Oh my gosh. So here's the City of ONF ones. We go back to black hair. Curious what, I think in the new album that's coming out soon, it'll be orange. So, and here again are some of just other member cards that I have that I like. And some more of those random pre-order cards and album cards. And here's the set of their light stick photo cards that are adorable, and the only blue hair Etion that I have that I love. It was such a moment, and it lasted literally like a day. So there's not very many photo cards like it, but I love those. They're so cute. Just stuff. And the very back here, I don't have a sticker on the front of the album to represent them yet, but I do intend to collect Swan from Purple Kiss. So she only has 2 photo cards that are album cards so far, so this is one and that's the other. I don't intend to collect, again, pre-order benefits and things like that, but just album cards for her because I really like her a lot. So that's the start. It'll be filled out eventually. I already said I was doing a terrible job with remembering to show you the ones in frames, but here's Etion, my favorite one that's in a frame. This binder is just the everything else binder. It's for things that I just have from albums and cards that I like, but no one in here I like specifically collect. It's just things that I have from albums and things that I have just because I like them. So lots of different groups. This binder is bursting at the seams. It's literally so full. It's so full. But yeah, it has lots and lots of different groups. So let's go through it. Okay. First group in this binder is EXO, and these are just cards that I've pulled from albums and that I love. I don't think that they're in order. I'm not too fussed about things being perfectly in order by any member or album or anything like that. I just kind of put them in here the way I like them. So that's EXO. If I could collect an EXO member, like it's incredibly tempting to try and do so. If I could, I would collect Chanyeol, I think, even though I consider kind of Baekhyun to be more of my bias, just because his cards are so good. All of the filter cards, like this bunny thing, they're so good. But I've resisted and I'm gonna continue to resist. So these are Baekhyun's solo album cards. And Kai Solam card here. And then other randomly sized inclusions for EXO stuff. And then next is Super M, and my favorite Super M card is this Froggy Baekhyun that I put in this frame. I don't know if I like this frame, but it was cute in the store, so I got it for this and put it in there. And these are just cards from albums. Pink-haired Mork Lee, looking amazing. Some merch cards as well from Super M that I've just bought because I like them. Next is Kong Daniel. These are all just from albums. And then some of the cards that came in the A Peach collab merch here. And then Woods. I have at least a couple cards from each of his albums, and then my favorite one with Ming Ming is in a frame. So cute. Next is Pentagon, and My favorite Pentagon photo card that I have is this. So cute. These are just various album cards, and again, if I lived in a world where finances didn't matter, I feel like I would also maybe not specifically collect one member of Pentagon, but I would love to collect all the love or take photo cards for their album, just of all members, because they're so cute. They're the best. Look at these. Look how cute they are. They look like little Instagrams and phones, and they're just all so adorable. I love them. And then we have the NCT section. Up top is Wavy, and then NCT Dream, 127, then NCT 2018 and 2020. Just various members. I don't specifically collect anyone in NCT, and wouldn't want to because it seems very difficult and expensive. So I feel for all those NCT collectors out there in the world. These are just some randomly other sized inclusions. If I could collect an NCT member, like, I would consider collecting Shotaro. I really love him. He's a great addition to NCT. So, but I'm gonna resist for now. And the next section we have is 17. Just various cards. If I could collect a member, it would be Woozy. He's my bias, and I adore him. I love these cards that I have of him. But 17 have a lot of photo cards, you guys. They have a lot of cards, so I can't start that one. And then got 7, just some cute cards. I love this Jackson card because he reminds me of that cat meme that's making that same smile. Do you know what I'm talking about, everyone? I don't know if I can put images on the screen, but if I can figure out how, I will. But he's that smiling cat meme right there, and it's the best. And then WeI. I love this holographic one. Again, I've considered, but I'm not going to. I gotta be selective. I've considered collecting Sequoia's cards for WeI because I love them so much. But I gotta resist. And then ATEEZ, various album cards. I love their baby picture cards. This is Hongjoong and San. They're so cute. I love the baby picture cards. And then TXT and ENHYPEN together on a page, because I don't have that many. I'm glad in the last album I got my first Youngjoon card, because I don't have any, and he's my bias, and he's very tough to trade for, so yeah. And here is ONE and Victon, Stray Kids and Golden Child, Ace. This lenticular card is pretty neat. One Team, Shiny, Cypher, and SF9. Again, I don't have many for them, but just a few here and there. Very, Very, The Boys, New East, and Winner. And then Icon. And then CIX. I love their this little set of Polaroid looking cards that they gave in the last album. It's really cute. These are just some other random member, larger size things that I like and put in my binder. So One Team, Victon, Boys, Stray Kids, One Team again. And here I have other solo artists. So Sungwoo, Eun, and Taemin. Mino and Bobby. And then some of the larger cards from Bobby's album that look really cool. And then Kim Woo-suk. And then just a few cards here from G-Idol and Twice. And then I have a few cards from Sooyeon from her Alien solo debut that I just loved so much. They didn't give her a physical album for that, but they did give a merch set that came with cards, so I bought them because I really, really loved it a lot. And then Weekly and Stacy. And then Oh My Girl and Itzy. And back here is a collection that is unique to me because I'm one of 2 people in the whole world who have these photo cards. So I'm a humongous fan of the drama imitation. And when it first started, about like a few episodes into it, I was like, I need photo cards for all of these groups in imitation, and I didn't know if they were going to ever make them for us or give them in the soundtrack. We've learned since then that there will be an actual physical album for the soundtrack of imitation that will come with photo cards, but I made my own anyway because I wanted them to be the way I wanted them to be. So these are cards that I made for the imitation groups. So this is Tea Party and La Lima. You can see in the back. And then Sparkling. And I did selfie cards and then also concept cards because that's what I would want if they were really come from an album. They're so cute. Look at those. Sparkling. And then Shaq's. Yeah. And then also similar situation with KDA. KDA has never had a physical album, and that makes me sad because I want photo cards, so I just made them. Yeah, so here's some KDA member photo cards that I made. They're so cute. So yeah. And that's my whole collection. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have taken too long to go through it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you later. Bye.